Namaste. Good morning, everyone. Today we have gathered to celebrate the 12th International Yoga Day. On this occasion, we are going to understand more about our ancient Indian heritage of yoga and see how yoga is not only a practice to be done on the mat in a studio, but how yoga affects us and is present in our everyday life. Yoga is not just in the studios, yoga is not just in a 1 hour practice, but yoga is all about alignment, yoga is all about mindfulness and how holistically we live our life with the world around. I'm Dr. Vikas Chothe, the founder of Swasthi Yoga, MD Ayurveda, working with the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, the founder of Swasthi, and along with me.
Namaste, my name is Dr. Shwetambhri Chothe, co-founder of Swasthi Yoga Center, which is an accredited center, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, and WHO cited yoga center.
Did it happen in your life any point of time that you wanted to learn yoga, but dropped the idea because you felt it was too complicated? Let's try to understand this with an analogy. It's called the sports car rule. Imagine you're cruising in a sports car with a top speed, amazing road, you're enjoying the breeze, and suddenly you recognize that the brakes are not working. Do you think the speed that was giving you the excitement and the thrill is going to continue? Or the same speed will create a fear and panic inside you? Exactly, that's the scene with life. We enjoy the life when we are cruising, but yoga is very important because they work like the brakes of the car. With yoga, you are able to control, and only when you control, you can enjoy the moments of life. So this International Yoga Day, we are coming up with a theme. The theme for this Yoga Day is learning yoga through everyday setting, which completely aligns with the theme of 12th International Yoga Day, which is yoga for elderly care. We're going to do a very simple thing. Just pause for a moment and feel the awareness. Relax. This awareness itself, what you had for the last 3 seconds, is the beginning of yoga. This 5-second practice of observing how you are sitting itself is the beginning of your journey. For those who feel that they do not have much time for practice yoga, they can start their journey with this simple daily practice of just 5 seconds. Let us start with the basics. Yoga is not just doing exercises, it is not standing on one leg, neither it is trying to touch your toes. Yoga is the journey in this process. Yoga is how we live holistically with the environment and the world around. In this process, you are able to be consciously observed the changes that are happening around you. Yoga is not something that you can separate from yourself from your daily life. Yoga is in your everyday routine. And to understand this, today, we are going to start with something very simple, which is a part of our everyday life. That is our posture, how we sit. The sitting or our posture is the most overlooked wellness aspect that is found globally. The way we sit affects the way we breathe. The way we breathe affects the way we think. And the way we think affects our productivity. And that is why how we sit is very important in yoga. This in yoga is called as asana. Asana is been mentioned in the most classical text of yoga, which is called Yoga Sutra, in a very beautiful way, where it has 2 important components. One is sthirata, or the steadiness, and the second is sukham, that is how you are able to enjoy that stability. And this, when started as a practice, is not very easy. There are a lot of pain, discomfort and challenges. But according to the father of yoga, Maharishi Patanjali, when someone tries and practices it again and again, over a period of time, the same pain and discomfort is transformed into pleasure and stability. Developing patience and calmness, especially for the professionals who are going through a very stressful life. Now let's look at our everyday life. We are sitting on the desk, we are sitting in the cafeteria, we are sitting in the office. There are such a long period of time we are sitting. And how do we sit? Over a period of time, you will feel that your head is bending, your shoulders are drooping, the spine is very much getting in discomfort, your chest is being compressed. But because you are so much deeply engrossed into what you're doing, you don't remember, you don't keep a track of it. But our body doesn't forget it. It is constantly keeping a track of all these postural problems that we are going through every day. The CDC, Center for Disease Control from USA, states that workplace-related injuries because of stress are increasing, and almost $51 billion are spent annually as cost of it. Along with that, almost 25% of the total burden of the injuries is coming from the faulty postures. You will also understand that the researchers at Mayo Clinic have coined a term, sitting is the new smoking, where they say that people who are sitting for a prolonged period of time have increased risk for getting diabetes, hypertension, and cardiac diseases. That is the price we are paying for faulty sitting. Let's try to understand how the practices of asanas help you to solve the problem of a faulty posture. The asanas work with the magnifying glass rule. You might have seen in childhood the experiment that you carried out. If a paper is left under the sun, it does not get burned, however long it stays. But if you use a magnifying glass and hold it, the sun rays that get converged through the magnifying glass helps the paper to catch fire. Exactly, that is how these such simple practices of yoga, which are called asanas, can have a deep impact on not only correcting your posture, but also improving your lifestyle, reducing the burden of diseases like cardiac and hypertension. Let's do a small practice. You are sitting with your shoulders drooped, your hands in front, neck slightly bent, and feel how you are breathing. You are inhaling and exhaling. Now let's make a little difference. Slowly and gently, make your spine erect, retract your shoulders, place your palms on your knees, chin parallel to the floor, and now repeat the breath one more time. Inhale and exhale. Did you feel the difference? Yes. So what is the science and the magic behind this yogic breathing? When you are drooped, you are hunched, your diaphragm moves just 1 centimeter slightly down, and the amount of air that you can inhale, it's hardly 5 liters. But when you are opening your chest, you are expanding your chest, you're breathing in deep, the diaphragm is able to go down almost up to 5 to 7 centimeters. And this minor shift in how your diaphragm moves when you are breathing in a different posture can increase the amount of air that you breathe almost up to 10 to 15 times, to 100 to 120 liters of air per minute. What if I told you the chair on which you are sitting itself could be inspired from yoga and help you to evolve your yoga practice? What if your chair is not only a furniture, but a way in which you improve your alignment, you improve your movement and your postures? That is where the introduction of the Dyan series comes in. It is something which is so new and so holistic, inclusive for the new generation as well as for the elderly people. It is inclusive for the people who are into the corporate living spaces, who are moving to an evolved lifestyle, and also for them who want to have subtle movements when they are in their workspaces. So let's introduce to the Dyan series. So introducing the Dyan series, which is where design means consciousness. It's a promise where you are not only getting rid of fatigue, but it's a way of living which improves your quality of life. True wellness is not just about adding a lot of things in life. It's also about doing the simple things in the best manner.
Second sitting solution, Mudra. Mudra, this chair is resembled to the principal earth. When we are talking about earth is all about growth, all about experiencing wellness. So, this chair introducing a concept of Vajrasana. Vajrasana, when we are talking about, it is one of the best asana that we can perform immediately after eating. This is the only asana that we can perform after eating. And this chair promotes. Those who are having knee issues, they cannot perform this kind of asana. And actually, with the help of this chair, we can easily be in this position immediately after eating. So, this sitting solution promotes Vajrasana. And one of the importance of this Vajrasana is what? It helps us to keep our spine erect. When we keep our spine erect, it helps to flow of energy throughout the body. As everybody knows, all chakras are located along the spine. And these chakras are nothing but our energy channels through which this energy is being generated. So when we sit in this Vajrasana, this position, it helps to increase the flow of energy throughout the body. As a female, I found this position is very comfortable on sitting on this chair because during my menstrual cycle, if I find it is very painful to sit in this position on ground. When I try to sit on ground, that time I'm not finding it comfortable. But as this chair, as a support, here to me, to be with me, to help me out, to be in this position. So what is the importance of this Vajrasana during menstruation? As the energy flows throughout the body improved, whatever problems mostly females are having because of lack of proper circulation to their reproductive system. If the circulation is not there, which lead to the increase in the cramp. So this posture helps to reduce this cramp complaint. Many females, mostly, they are having back pain, they are having leg pain. All the issues get rid of just by sitting in this posture. Many females are having, on these 5 days, they are having bloating in the abdomen, they are having indigestion issues, sometimes some females are having loose motions too. So all the digestive problems also get rid of by sitting on this posture. So this mudra helps each and every female, not only at home, but in office also, to reduce this kind of complaint. While you are sitting as your professional, IT professional sitting or in front of computer for 8 hours, 10 hours, that time if you are using this chair, it's very, very helpful for each and every lady to reduce these complaints. And she can happily be focused in her job. As age is growing, many a times I even find the sitting on ground, it's very difficult. So this chair helped me a lot with all the issues. Because while sitting down, I mostly find a pain in my knee joint, in my hip joints, and that time I cannot able to achieve the final position. I was tried with a cushion and all the things, still pain was there. But now I am sitting on this chair, I find it more relaxed and I can focus on the energy circulation which is happening throughout the body. And another important thing I would like to tell you, for all the elderly females as well as males, like those who are finding this joint pain issue, for them it is very, very important to use these kind of things. Immediately after eating, you cannot move fastly and go on the ground and do these things. That time you can use this chair and you can sit on this chair, which not only improves the circulation throughout the body, but also it will help you to have a proper digestion of food. Another important thing, when you are sitting on this chair, it reduces the strain over the ligaments also. and which is very important thing, because nowadays ligamental injuries are increasing. Many people are having this ligamental tears and they need to operate it afterwards. So this also can be prevented by using this gesture. Another important thing, when you are sitting in this position, it improves the strength of the calf muscle, and calf muscles are considered as a second heart. Why it is called a second heart? Because they pump the blood, anti-gravity, toward your heart. And when these calf muscles are not working properly, that time blood circulation which is happening up toward the heart is not happening properly. And that time, many a time, all the people are having varicose vein issues, especially those who are working, sitting on chair for 8 to 10 hours. Their legs are all the time ground, and because of that, as a gravity, blood flow is happening toward the ground, and the blood which is impure, which need to go back to the heart, is not happening properly. So that time, if you use this gesture, it's very, very helpful for you to have this proper blood flow toward back to the heart. Another important thing, those are having varicose veins. Varicose vein, this issue is also very common. What happens in varicose veins? These veins which are having these walls which push the blood upward get affected. And because of that, blood which is going up toward the heart is not going properly. In that case, blood accumulation happens in the blood vessels. And initially you will find pain, engorgement in the blood vessels, bluish, greenish, bloodish discoloration. Till here you will find, okay, pain is there and this thing. But sometimes it happens because of the increased pressure of blood. It leads to the bursting of blood vessels. And that is very, very risky conditions. And that can be prevented by using this solution. As another important and most interesting thing, that by sitting in this position, you can easily be able to perform pranayam. Pranayam practices, as everybody knows, it has a great impact. And if you do it regularly for 3 months, you can tremendously see the energy change within yourself. And everybody knows the importance of pranayam and everybody wants to do it every day. So that time, postures matters a lot. If you sit like this or not in proper position, that time energy flow will not happen properly. Even if you are doing the simple breathing practices, or even if you are performing Anulom Vilom Pranayam, alternate nostril breathing, that time also it will not work. Your postures is very important while doing pranayam. So what is this posture is all about? When you sit in this Vajrasana position, that time, first important thing, your base is firmly fixed. Then second important thing is your chest is open up. Third important thing is your hand is firmly fixed. Next important thing is when you are doing pranayam, your tongue movement. Okay, that is also very important because this is one of the distracting things for the flow of prana. That also get fixed. So when you are using this sitting solution, you will find that firmness to do pranayam practice. So when we are performing pranayam, your body is firmly fixed. Then you start with the flow of energy or the pranayam, then you can see a tremendous benefit. So what is happening here? When your posture gets fixed, when your bodily posture is firm, that time your prana is only moving. Your body is stabilized and your breaths are only moving. And that you can observe the flow of energy wherever it goes. And this is one of the important things is here. So when you are sitting in this position, it gives you a proper expansion of the lungs, proper space for the expansion of diaphragm also, and which improves the lung capacity. And ultimately, you are going to get a great benefit of pranayam.
The Dhyan series are not just seating solutions created to improve the ergonomics or the postures for the corporate seating environment, but they are inspired from the core yogic values, the 5,000 years of ancient Indian civilization. They are aligned with a yogic concept which is called as Purush Arthas, which means 4 important components that give meaning to our life. In simple way, you can understand it as our Indian Ikigai. These 4 are called as Dharma, which is the rightful conduct, Artha, which means growth and prosperity, Kam, which means joy and so improving the quality of life, and Moksha, which is After all these, you have to learn to withdraw yourself and move towards spiritual absorption and liberation. Based on this ancient yogic concept, we have the solution of Dhyan being created. The first among this is what you have in front of you, the earth segment, which has also received the Red Dot prestigious global award. The asana in which we are going to learn today aligns with the philosophy of dharma, that is rightful conduct. In the corporate world, we can understand it as the corporate ethics, which are very, very important to align with your mission. To start with the practice of Padmasana, which otherwise is very difficult or contraindicated for those who have knee arthritis and those who do not have the practice of sitting down. For them, this seating solution is a boon. To start with the practice, you can observe, spread out your legs, no jerky movement when you're doing the practice. Slowly and gently, with the help of your left hand, you're going to bring your left leg and place it on the right thigh. Slowly and gently, bend your right leg and place it on the left thigh. In normal settings, this practice is very difficult, but because of the earth segment, you will find that people who have knee restriction or knee arthritis can do this practice with ease. In yoga, all the meditative seated asanas are considered to be of the highest quality, whether it is the practices like Padmasana, Siddhasana, Swastikasana. All the sitting meditative asanas have traditionally always gained a lot of importance. So those who find that due to age or stiffness, they cannot get into the asana practice, for them, the earth solution could be one to initiate their practice safely. Safe yoga practices is the key for the future of yoga. Globally, a lot of people, yoga enthusiasts, get a lot of musculoskeletal injuries because of unsafe yoga practices. This Dhyan seating solutions is a great boon for those who want to start their journey safely. Being in Padmasana, try to make your spine erect, shoulders retracted. Your index finger will be touching the tip of the thumb, the hands in Dhyana Mudra. Making yourself grounded helps the corporates and the professionals, especially the highly evolved people in the very high positions, to make stable decisions. To improve the mental calmness and stability, in Padmasana, which is the lotus pose, we will be practicing a pranayama that will help to relax your mind, which is called as the subtle energy channel purification practices, or popularly in Sanskrit called as Nulom Vilom. For the same, try to bring your right hand up, bend your middle and index finger, try to take your thumb towards the right nostril, exhale from the left side. With deep inhalation from the left, exhale from the right. With inhalation from the right, exhale from the left. You can continue this practice for 3 to 5 counts as per your capacity. When you're done, take your hands down and feel the inner balance. Inhale and exhale. As this is a balancing pranayama, you can understand how much balance is very important in the day-to-day life. Whether it is the work-life balance or whether it is the tough decision-making. Everywhere the corporates need the balance. And that is where, when you are seated on the earth chair, doing this practice would be very helpful. Along with that, the reason this is called Padmasana is also it reminds you to take the tough decisions. The lotus always blooms in the mud. That is also a message when you're practicing Padmasana on the earth chair. It's an inspiration for you that the tough decisions are always taken by the true leaders. And only when you are detached with the decisions that you take, you do not worry about the stains and you stay beautiful and stay clean. So that's the message from Padmasana that will remind you about your higher purpose, the Dharma. The third seating solution is Matsya. Matsya is inspired from the yogic value of calm. This calm you might have heard in the word Kama Sutra. India has given this legacy, the heritage to the world. So calm in Sanskrit means joy, happiness. Live every moment. So after doing your rightful duty and getting paid or experiencing growth in life, the third important thing is you have to appreciate and enjoy what you have in life. And that is what calm represents, which is denoted by this chair of Matsya. We are going to do the practice of Ardha Ushtrasana, which is translated as camel pose, half camel pose. Now this practice is very difficult for many beginners because of the stiffness in the back. Many professionals who have a long sedentary lifestyle also experienced hunch, and because of that experience breathlessness in their daily activities. To improve your posture, correct and align your spine, spinal deformities, and expand your chest, this practice of Ardha Ushtrasana is very helpful. The important precaution is when you're doing this practice, keep your eyes open. If you have cervical pain or spondylosis, avoid the practice. To start with it, you can place your palms at the lower end where you can hold, slowly and gently, coming slightly in front, bending in your elbows. We are going to go back in 3 counts. 1, observe your breath, do not hold your breath. 2, and 3. In a fun way, try to experience the back bending in a fun but very safe, positive manner. Try to push your elbows inside and experience the back bending, which you would not have been able to practice without the support. Observe your breaths. Be in the position for the next 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly, with inhalation, come back. 1, 2, and 3. With a gentle smile, gently bring your hands on your knees. Try to experience the relaxation, opening your chest. Try to feel the increased amount of air inside your lungs, helping you to improve your vital capacity. Feel the lightness within. The practice of half camel pose, as the name suggests, helps to increase your back bending. The practice of Ardha Ushtrasana is also very important because it teaches you about the philosophical aspect of yoga. It's not important whether you crib about what you don't have, but it's also very important how you learn to appreciate in life. And that is what calm represents. So when, with the help of the Matsya, you are able to expand yourself, it's also the enthusiasm that you experience along with improving your spine. So next time, when you are on Matsya and doing it, along with experiencing the health benefits of the half camel pose, also try to see if you are able to enjoy that every moment of life. The fourth seating solution is the Ekam. This represents the yogic value of moksha. Moksha, which is also called nirvana, has immense importance in our spiritual life. After the rightful values, after the growth in life, we also enjoy it. But at the end comes the detachment. If you are not able to detach, the separation would be a painful process. And that is why yoga teaches us withdrawal, detachment, that helps us to become one with the universal consciousness, which is called as moksha or samadhi. This is represented with a very important asana called as Siddhasana. In females, it's called as Siddha Yoni Asana. We would be using the Ekam tool to do the practice of Siddhasana. For the same, important contraindication is people who have knee arthritis cannot. But with the amazing design of the Ekam, even people who have limited mobility and stiffness in their joints can do this practice. People who do not have the practice of sitting on the floor can also get into the seated meditative asana, and the best seated meditative asana, that is Siddhasana. For the same, first, slowly and gently bend your left leg and bring your heel closer to your genital region, the anal region. Slowly and gently bring your right leg above the left leg. Your right heel will be above the left. Your hands would be in Jnana Mudra. This asana is considered and revered as the most important asana amongst the sitting asanas in the classical texts of yoga therapy. In the practice of Siddhasana that helps you to experience the highest form of detachment, you can feel the benefits throughout your spine. You can experience how your chin is parallel to the floor, the spine is aligned, and with inhalation and exhalation, feel the flow of energy. With slow and deep breathing, it helps to cleanse the subtle energy channels, the nadis, helping the prana to raise upward, piercing the chakras, which is also called in Hatha Yoga as awakening of the Kundalini. Slowly and gently, in the practice of Siddhasana, we would be doing the pranayama, which is very, very important to reduce the stress and improve your focus and concentration. This is called as the humming deep breath or the Bhramari pranayama. For the same, the inhalation will be from the nostrils. Inhale. Try to close your ears with your index finger, close your eyes, and exhale, making a humming bee sound with vibrations in the nasopharynx. Slowly with inhalation, take your hands down in Jnana Mudra. You can repeat this practice for 3 to 4 times as per your capacity. Scientifically, it is said that with the practice of pranayama, even when done for 5 minutes, help to improve your nitric oxide content. It was immensely practiced during the COVID times to improve your immunity, and it's important to reduce the viral load during the COVID infections. So in this way, the practice of Siddhasana along with the Bhramari pranayama would be very important for the top leadership, especially when they want to make unbiased decisions, when they want to detach themselves and think about tough decisions that would be helpful for the long term of the company in scaling and growth. With this, Dhanyavad. Let us see now how the Eka seating practice helps you in your Siddhasana. Bring your hands in front. Slowly and gently bend your knees and gently come on the ground. Placing your hands on your knees. Place your hands on the Eka seating solution. Bend your left leg and bring your heel closer to the perineum. Bend your right leg and bring it closer. When you're doing this practice on the ground, it is very difficult for people who have limited hip and knee mobility. Whereas elderly people or people who are obese or even with limited knee flexibility, they can also do this practice by using the Eka seating solution. Make your spine erect, chin parallel to the floor, hands in Jnana Mudra, bending your index finger. Observe your breath. Feel the relaxation in the hips. In the Siddhasana, try to experience the opening of the pelvic floor muscles, a very helpful practice even for expecting mothers, increasing the strength of the pelvic floor, helping them in the parturition. Slow, deep breathing and relax in the meditative asana. Inhale and exhale. With every exhalation, release all the stress and the toxins out. With each inhalation, feel the connect with the prana. The practice of exhalation is not just an act, but a way to let off the things go, let go of the attachments, and feel the lightness in your mind and in your life. With a smile on your face, slowly, when you're relaxed, gently open your eyes, coming out of the practice of Siddhasana. When your breaths are calm and relaxed, gently open up the Jnana Mudra. Place your palms on your knees. With the help of your hands, open up your right leg. Open up your left leg. Place both your feet on the ground. Place your palms on your knees and relax. Inhale and exhale. Now we would be using Matsya. Bring your hands in front. We are practicing the half camel pose. Slowly and gently bending in the knees, sit on the Matsya chair. Hold the Matsya. When you're doing this practice of half camel pose on the ground, it is contraindicated for people who have knee pain and injury because it really hurts the knee ligaments. But when you're using the Matsya chair, the pressure on the knees is reduced. Along with that, it is also helpful for those who have stiff back. They can hold the practice and improve their back bending with the help of the Matsya. Let's see how it helps. Hold the base of the chair, push your elbows inside, chest in front. Try to observe the increased lung capacity. Slowly and gently, holding the base, gazing upward, 1 in 3 counts. 2 and 3. Try to rest your upper back on the backrest. Gaze upward, do not close your eyes. When you're using the backrest, you're very comfortable. Observe your breaths. Slowly coming back, holding the base of the chair. 1, 2 and 3. Slowly bring your palms on your knees and relax. Let's start with the earth. Bring your hands in front. Bend your knees. Slowly and gently go down. With the help of your hands, try to fold the earth. Spread out your legs. We are going to practice Padmasana, a very important asana amongst the classical texts of Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Those who have knee injuries, stiffness, elderly people who cannot do this practice, for them, with the support of earth, we can do this practice with great ease and comfort. Slowly and gently bend your left leg and place it on the right thigh. Bend your right leg and place on the left. Make yourself comfortable with the backrest of the earth supporting your lumbosacral region. Try to place your hands on the knees in Jnana Mudra. Be grounded and experience the calmness with the idea of dharma, the right conduct and righteousness. Gently closing your eyes, observe your breath. Inhale and exhale. Grounding yourself in Padmasana, the lotus pose, helps you to be calm and balanced like a lotus, which knows that challenges are not the thing forever. A lotus knows how to bloom even in the muddy bottle. Observing your breaths, try to release the stress and feel the connect with nature. Inhale and exhale. Inhale the prana. Exhale the stress and the toxins out. Gentle smile on your face and relax. Slowly release. Bring your right leg in front. Slowly and gently release the left leg. Spreading out your legs, place your palms on your knees and relax. Inhale and exhale. The second is the mudra. To practice Vajrasana, that is the diamond pose, it aligns with the second Purushartha, which is called as Artha. Slowly and gently, try to put your feet in the mudra. Slowly, bring your hands in front. Try to bend in your knee. Place your thighs on the chair. Slowly bring your hands down. With the help of your hands, hold the base of the chair. Sit comfortably. The mudra gives support to your thighs, giving a relaxation feeling to the hamstrings and the quadriceps. It also reduces the stress on the knee ligaments, where many elderly people and obese people cannot practice Vajrasana. This mudra helps to reduce the tension in the knee ligaments, helping the elderly people and obese people to practice it, improving your digestion. Place your palms on the knees. Try to feel the erect nature of your spine. Observe your breath. Inhale and exhale. With each inhalation, feel the growth in the prana and in your life. Slow and deep breathing. The practice of Vajrasana teaches us selfless practice. Physically, it helps to correct your posture, reduces kyphosis, and aids in improving your lung capacity. Feel the benefits of Vajrasana. Gently open your eyes coming out of the practice. Try to hold the base of the chair. Place your toes and your feet on the ground. With the support of the chair, try to stand. Bring your feet outside.